Welcome. We're doing a deep dive today into Emma Donoghue's novel, Room. You asked for a quick but thorough look at this really powerful story. We've got some excerpts that I think really get to the heart of it. So our mission here is basically to pull out the most important stuff from Room. You know, the unique way it's told, its main ideas,
Yeah.
and, well, why it sticks with people.
Right. And the first thing that grabs you, I think, is the narrator. It's all through the eyes of Jack, who's 5. He lives with his ma in just one room. But the thing is, for Jack, this room isn't a room. It's like everything, the whole world. He literally has no idea anything else exists, which, of course, for Ma is completely different. It's her prison.
Yeah.
And that contrast right there, that's where so much of the initial tension comes from. It's quite unique.
Absolutely. And Donoghue putting us right inside Jack's head, his very limited understanding. That's such a clever move, isn't it? His voice, it's so innocent. And it creates this real closeness. You feel like you're right there. But at the same time, for the reader, there's this constant, like, unease underneath it all.
Yeah.
Because we know what's really going on.
Yeah, we see the horror he doesn't.
Was it tricky, do you think, keeping that childlike voice consistent?
Oh, I imagine so. It's a real balancing act. But she manages it, I think, by really focusing on the concrete things in the room, their routine, the games they play.
The detail.
Exactly, the details. And what's really compelling is how Ma builds this, well, this bubble of normalcy for him, despite everything. You know, the imaginative play, the stories, they even have their own little language and rituals.
Yeah.
It all becomes a way to cope. It's kind of amazing how they make a whole world in that tiny space.
It really does show how adaptable people can be, that resilience. But then things shift, don't they? When Jack starts learning about outside,
Yes.
that feels like a huge turning point.
Right.
It basically shatters his reality.
Completely.
How does a kid even process that? A whole world he never conceived of.
Well, that's the thing. For Jack, Room is real. Everything else is like TV land, not quite real. So learning about outside, it's not just new information. It fundamentally shakes up his whole understanding of, well, everything.
Right.
It makes him and us face the truth of their captivity. And then the second half of the book, when they actually get out.
Freedom.
Well, freedom. It shows that just escaping the room isn't the end of the story. Not at all. The psychological side, adjusting to this huge, loud, strange world, that's a massive challenge.
Yeah, the excerpts definitely hinted at that. It's overwhelming for them, not some simple happy ending.
No.
So if we zoom out a bit, what are the big themes you see running through Room?
Well, resilience,
Yes.
definitely. Facing something truly awful and finding a way through. And the mother-child bond. That relationship is just so central and powerful. It shows the strength of the human spirit, really, finding connection, even joy in terrible circumstances. And Donoghue handles it all very sensitively. I think it's not sensationalized. It focuses on their kind of emotional truth.
That focus on the human side, that's what makes it so memorable, I agree. It's one of those books that really lingers, makes you think about your own reality, maybe, and what we take for granted.
Definitely. It pushes you to think about reality, family, what freedom actually means.
Okay, so let's quickly sum up. Room uses this amazing child's viewpoint to pull us into an unbelievable situation. It showcases this incredibly strong mother-son bond, their resilience.
Yeah, and how learning about the outside disrupts everything.
Right, and these deep themes of love, survival, the human will.
And what's striking is how such a specific, extreme story touches on things we all feel, you know, universal emotions.
Yeah, so one final thought for you to chew on.
Yeah.
Thinking about Jack and Ma, trapped for so long,
Yeah.
how does that kind of extreme confinement, physical or maybe even emotional, change how we understand what's real and what it means to be truly free, something that definitely stays with you after reading?